Hi guys, Teacher Joe here. So for today's lesson, we are on page 18 and 19, okay? And today's lesson is about tomorrow's world. Tomorrow's world, okay? So tomorrow is the future, okay? So right now, we are in the present. Right now, it is 2020. Now, in the future, in tomorrow's world, it might be 2050, okay? In the future. So, first off, let's have a look at some transport words. You guys know this already. We have a car, a bike, a train, a plane, and a boat. Okay, these are transport words. We use these to get us to different places. Okay, now our new words of the day, our words of the future are rocket. A rocket is something that we use to fly to space. Okay, rocket. The next word is astronaut. Astronaut. An astronaut is a job. It is the astronaut's job to fly the rocket to space. The next word we have is engineer. Engineer. This is also a job. It is the engineer's job to fix the plane, to fix the rocket, sorry. The engineer's job is to fix the rocket. The engineer can also build the rocket so that we can go to space. Okay? Now, in space, we have planets. Planets. For example, planet Earth. We also have Mars. We have Saturn and Jupiter. What other planets can you guys think of? Now, the last word is moon. Moon. Now, our planet has a moon. You can see it at night in the sky. The big light in the sky is the moon. Okay? So again, we have rocket, astronaut, engineer, planet, and moon. Okay? Now guys, when we are talking about the future, we can use will or won't. Now, will. When we use will, we talk about something that is going to happen. Something that is going to happen. We use won't when we talk about something that is not going to happen. Okay? For example, in the future, we will fly to space in a rocket. Okay? In the future, we will fly to space in a rocket. In the future, we won't drive cars into space. We won't drive cars into space. We will fly rockets into space. Okay. Now, everybody, open up your pupils book to page 18. Page 18. Okay? Now, we are doing exercise 3. Exercise 3 on page 18. Okay? We have to read and order the words. Read and order the words. For example, number 1. The hit will rocket the window. The hit will rocket the window? Which order should this sentence be? The rocket will hit the window. The rocket will hit the window. So, you can pause the video and complete numbers 2 to 6. Read and order the words. Okay? Good job, guys. Okay, good job, guys. Now I would like you to turn to page 19 in your pupil books. Page 19, okay? We are going to do exercise 7. Exercise 7 on page 19, okay? So, I am going to read the sentences 1 to 8. You have to listen and say yes or no. What do you think? Okay? So, number 1. In 2050, in the future, will people eat different food? Good job, guys. Okay. Number 2. In 2050, children won't need to go to school. Children won't need to go to school. Good job. Number 3. In 2050, in the future, everyone will have a computer at home. Well done, guys. Number 4. In 2050, robots will cook and clean for us. Robots will cook and clean for us. Good job. Number 5. In 2050, no one will drive a car. No one will drive a car. Very good. Number 6. In 2050, people won't use supermarkets. People won't use supermarkets. Yes or no? Good job. Number 7. In 2050, people won't have televisions. Okay, well done, guys. The last one, number 8. In 2050, people will wear different clothes. People will wear different clothes. Okay, guys, good job. Well done. Okay, guys, now I would like you to do exercise 9. So for this exercise, you will need a pen and some paper. So pause the video and grab some pen and paper. Okay, guys, so I want you to imagine that it is 2050. And I want you to think about what your bedroom will look like. What will your bedroom look like in 2050? What will it look like? Will it be the same as it is now? Or will it be different in 2050? Okay? So you need to write, what will your bedroom look like in 2050? Good job, guys. Okay, now, just to review, today's lesson is about tomorrow's world. We have the transport words: car, bike, train, plane, and boat. Our words for the future: rocket. We use a rocket to fly to space. Astronaut is a job. The astronaut flies the rocket into space. The next word is engineer. Engineer. This is also a job. The engineer can build the rocket. and also fix the rocket. The next word is planet. Planet. In space, there are lots of planets. The last word is moon. Moon. You can see the moon at night in the sky. Okay guys, well done. Okay guys, so now we are on page 20 and page 21 in your pupil books, okay? And we are looking at space travel. Space travel. Now, think about it guys. Would you like to travel to space in the future? Imagine it's 2050. Would you guys like to travel to space? Now remember, can we travel to space in a car? No, we need a rocket. We use a rocket to travel to space. Now, the next word we have is space agency. A space agency. This is a company or an organization like NASA or SpaceX. Now, a space agency builds rockets. They have engineers who build rockets and send people to space. Now, in 2050, space travel might be a thing. We maybe can get in a rocket from the space agency and travel to space. Now, the next word is tourist. What is a tourist? A tourist is somebody who is on holiday, somebody who is on a trip. Okay? So if I used the space agency and took a rocket into space, I would be a space tourist. A space tourist. Okay? But guys, there is one big problem with space travel in the future. One big problem. It's very expensive. Space travel, expensive. This means it costs a lot of money, okay? It costs a lot of money. So, the people who are likely to go traveling to space are businessmen. Businessmen, okay? For example, on page 20 of your pupil books, there was a businessman who spent $20 million. $20 million to spend 10 days in space, okay? So, space travel is very expensive, okay? Now, the last word of today is solar energy. Solar energy, okay? Solar means sun. Solar is the sun. So, solar energy is when the rocket is powered by the sun. Solar energy. This rocket flies because it gets energy from the sun. Okay? Now just to review, we are looking at space travel, okay? Traveling to space. In order to do this, we need a rocket, and a space agency builds the rocket, okay? If we go to space, we might be space tourists, but space travel is very expensive. So businessmen might travel to space. And the last word, solar energy. Rockets will be powered by the sun. This is how we can go to space. Okay? Well done guys, good job.